Hello YouTube. We are back. I just should have technically done this real quick, but I did it real quick. No? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go. Lucy's request. I haven't heard anything from Lucy yet. If you're curious about the investigation, go ask her about it. Maybe we can help her out. Lucy, it's me. Are you there, Lucy? Come here. You want to ask about before? I was just about to contact you. Got some clues. How's it looking? We have a suspect, but it's kind of tricky. Meet me where we met up last time. Alright. Okay, I'll be waiting. Do, 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 do. Oh? Piper?
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
I just wondering. Yes, I wanted to go tour the Inferno details.
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the Tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy, you really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Okay. I was just doing something. Piper, were you testing me?
Piper, were you testing me just now?
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
That's really suspicious.
Her behavior does seem quite bizarre.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
This is going to be crushed.
Caesar's going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst-case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, because that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
I like Piper. I like her attitude.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
The night of Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa has already left town. Belle, let's pack up and get moving. Betrayed or not? I like how all of these are like combat ones.
I'm at your disposal. I shall.
Wanna be my research subject?
Oh, Piper's anomaly, so James is triggered then. Fair enough. Jane's at full capacity here now.
All right, we're in the hollow.
Oh, hey, Lighter. How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the Ethereals in the Hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now. It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Yeah, but what about you might find something like this? You won't leave any of these behind. Oh, hi, guys.
Good work.
Okay, nothing's there. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Damn ethereals! So that's how you want to go, huh? Smash like an out-of-the-park home run!
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It'd be a real shame if we were too noisy and Casa found out.
Let's make this quick.
Proxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Dilapidated roadblock. Ground past the barricade looks damp, but no footprint. Did Casa head to the upper level?
Looks like this isn't the right way.
We got no cargo here. Go up we go. Hello.
I think this place is a storage area.
All doors are locked and no clues about Casa's whereabouts, but thankfully we might have a witness here. Try asking that bang blue over there. In a second. I saw this. Any other? Guess we got one right here too. Hello, bang blue buddy. What brings you back, Master? I wasn't napping. Huh? You're not Master. We're the one with the pointy ears, or the tall guy. Who are you? Casa asked us to check in on the goods. Did Master ask you to come? The goods are fine, and the ether concentration is low here. Everything's all good. Pointy ears and tall guy? Pointy-eared one picks up the stuff. They're really scary, and I don't like them. The tall guy came before Master did. He said he was also sent by Master to check on the cargo. The tall guy took something out of a box. Tried to stop him, but he said it was fine as long as I don't tell Master. Master wouldn't get mad. You're not Master, so it's okay to tell you. Shabby clever. If you're looking for Master, go through that fissure. It's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes. This box full of Blazewood handicrafts with a motorbike nearby, supposedly belonging to Casa. However, there is no fissure around here. Stacked crates. Among the boxes, you notice one full of sunflint with signs of rummaging, but there are no fissures around. According to that banker, the tall guy took away something from here. Who was that? And what did he take?
It's the exit! Let's go!
Here we go.
Hurts, don't it?
Room.
There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Roxy, let's take a closer look.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
Bitch.
He's trying to escape! After him!
Caesar? Bernice?
Caesar, you're here! Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying. No matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Suspicious sunflint part. A sunflint part given by Pompeii. A little bottle made of iron, usually with some oil inside as a blessing. But this one has an electronic chip inside instead.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompeii,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current Overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, oh man! Your terms are certainly interesting. but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
I didn't even change the Piper. Poor Piper. She's just along for the ride, apparently. 2 days later.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Oh, we hadn't discovered it
Even
yet.
if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference?
Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
Would have caused that much trouble? Could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes, we've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Later, a little distance away.
Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Is there something on her mind?
Caesar's worried about something?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Tour d'Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others.
Ugh. 1 second.
Proxy, can you come up with something?
How about I take Caesar out for some fresh air?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things?
Excuse me. If we can hear the bottle. I'm getting a bit of a headache.
I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
You tell Wise what happened with Caesar that night. Is something troubling Caesar? You solved the information leak. Cleared Cass's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? Doesn't sound like Caesar's style. What's going on? On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing a bit might help clear her head. Alright, let's do that. It's getting late, Belle. You should get some rest since you're heading out tomorrow. Bolter? Why do you have a shirt that says cow cow? The fuck? You and Caesar are heading out to the city tomorrow. Perhaps you should get to bed early. I'll go to bed now. Stepping into the room, you flop onto the simple yet cozy bed. With Caesar's city tour around the corner, what should you do? Wise always complains of being tired during shopping. Would Caesar be up for that? You doze off before you realize it. After a period of time, you are awakened by the chirping of a bird. Time to prepare to head back to New Eridu. At least you should have Caesar sorted by now, right? Caesar! Go! Ooh! Fancy. Foxy, you're here. Lucy mentioned you're heading back to New Eridu to copy the data for the tour of the Inferno. You've been a huge help to the Sons of the Kaladin, so I want to return the favor. Let me be your assistant and bodyguard this time. Now I've got a top-notch assistant and bodyguard. No time to waste. Let's get started then. Alright, let's go. A few hours later, at the random play store.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Does Lucy still go back to the city off? Caesar? You haven't been to New Eridu much, have you?
Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you?
When we do get business in the city, we get hold of temporary entry permits. But I rarely make the trip. I was born and raised in the Outer Ring. I still prefer a place that gives you the freedom to roam.
Caesar, how about exploring the city today?
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do here while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
What are we doing in the meantime, Proxy? Good way of relaxing in New Eridu. That would be the holiday default plan. Watching movies, drinking tea milk, and shopping. That's just what I personally default to. Caesar's a girl about my age, so she shouldn't be too opposed to this classic combo. Alright, let's take Caesar to Lumino Square. Time to go. Inky, are you still in here? Inky might not be here because it's story. Oh, cinemas in the city are huge. It's like a whole block. Do you also have cinemas in the Outer Ring? Yeah, but they're basically just large rooms with a video player. Yeah, that's impressive. We have open air, kind of drive-in cinemas too. On clear nights, bikers will roll in for miles to catch some awesome movies. Sometimes they even duke it out for a good spot. Didn't expect city cinemas to be so crowded though. Weird. It's not usually this crowded. That's when. Welcome to Gravity Cinema. We'll be showing award-winning movies this week with a unique theme every day. Today's all the thrillers with The Port Peak, Attack on Cybers, The Big Hollow, and Coffee Mate available. Awesome, it's thriller day. Going to the cinema is an awesome idea. Seems like there's an odd one out. Talking about Coffee Mate, right? Well, it's labeled romantic comedy. It's today's pick for its heart-racing effect. Most viewers' pulses will go wild. Wait, heart racing? Really? Are you into this one, Caesar? Huh? No, not at all. It's a rare cinema trip, so let's just catch a thriller for kicks. Although I'm down for a thriller. Caesar trying to add something. Sure thing. I'm checking tickets now. We still have empty seats for Attack on Cybers and Coffee Mate, so 2 Attack on Cybers tickets free? Hold on a sec, let's go for a Coffee Mate. Huh? Belle? What's with the sudden change of heart? Get your heart racing, right? Yeah, right. Now that you mention it, I'm kind of curious about this movie too. As I thought, this is the one Caesar actually wants to watch. Alright then, let's go for Coffee Mate. You watch Coffee Mate with Caesar, and after that... Seriously, everyone, even the characters in the movie, could tell that Angelina had a thing for Rob, right? But Rob just wouldn't believe it. Almost leading to a misunderstanding. Oh, am I the only one who keeps blabbing about the story? Feels like. I feel like I've discovered a new side of Caesar. What's up, Belle? Why are you suddenly grinning at me like that? It's kind of weird. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, this movie makes you laugh out loud in the first half, and then makes you fret over their relationships in the second. It really is a movie that gets your heart racing. And the best part, it leaves you with a warm feeling after. Thanks for taking me to this movie, Belle. So where are we headed next? Let's grab a drink. My treat. Hey, Coco. Fine, it's totally up to you, but you really need to consider this seriously. Catch you later. Yeah, I'll think about it. After that, the girl wearing glasses leaves. Ugh. Hey, we'd like some tea milk? Hello? Whoa, I'm sorry. I got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard T. Rich Milk. Oh, huh? Richard T. Milk? That name rings a bell. When Bernice and I swung by last time, she grabbed a drink from here, and it took us ages to eat. Wait, eat? Are you sure it's this one? Wait, eat? Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city, and that she was keen on uncovering the tea milk ingredients used in the city, so she ordered all the toppings on the menu to be added. Goddamn. Ha, you mean the lady in the motorbike, right? I remember her. I'm sorry. Well, we don't have a huge range of toppings. I should have explained what would happen if you added all of them back then. I'm sorry for the terrible drink you had. No worries, it wasn't your fault. Plus, we had to queue up for a long time to get out of the city for a temporary inspection that day, and it saved us from starving. But today, I'll go for a regular one. You and Caesar buy Coco's recommended tea milk, and then...
We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
How about a walk nearby?
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby? There are nice shops in Lumina Square. We can stop whenever something catches our eye.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Across the street, a burly man charges through the crowd, followed by several flustered officers.
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Belle. I'll be right back.
Caesar rushes off before she's even finished speaking. A few minutes later, he manages to call her.
Hello, Belle?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than Lighter. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
But your tone earlier was pretty scary. Humans are more dangerous than ethereals.
Humans are sometimes more dangerous than ethereals.
Wow, that's so old school. You sound just like Big Daddy. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I am a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Belle, can you hear me?
Hey, hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Darn, my phone's died. Got it ages ago at a yard sale. Looked fine back then, but now it's acting up. That ring has many dead zones for signals, so not having a phone isn't really a big deal, but now it's causing trouble. So, young lady, have you managed to contact your friend yet? Oh, your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age, and she changes hers out every year. Huh? Your outfit? You're from the Outer Ring, right? Huh? Is there an issue with that? They've got all the papers to enter the city. Oh, that's not what I mean. Most from the Outer Ring work in, Faunus Quarter, and it's rare to see one here. Thank you for your help, but next time when we public security officers ask citizens to steer clear, just stay put. It's too risky to dash into danger. But I'm not a citizen. I'm from the Outer Ring. You don't have a duty to protect me, do you? Technically, I guess. But you're still a kid in my eyes. It's only natural for us adults to protect you kids. Don't sweat it. I've kicked my fair share of butts, and I can tell if my foe's tough from a mile away. Speaking of, you're not nearly as tough as that fugitive. Haven't you considered he lured you into the alley to pick you off away from the crowd? Of course we have. Huh? So why did you? It was an emergency and we had no backup. If we hadn't acted, he might have snatched an innocent citizen. To be honest, I didn't want to face him head on, but we had no other choice. For some reason, this officer reminds me of Old Man Greg Pro, who retired a while back. Back when I was like 10, a companion howler emerged, swallowing a few kids who were picking berries. He risked himself to rescue them, and it wrecked his health, but he always smirked whenever he mentions that incident. What's up, young lady? Nothing. I'm off to meet my friend. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, and thank you again for your help. It's all set now. I should go meet Proxy. Maybe I should check out that tea-milk place first. Excuse me, may I ask something? Hello? Well, I'm sorry. Get a bit distracted. Welcome to Richard T. Milk. Rich and Milk. Rich. Oh, it's you again. Glad you remember me. You know where my friend went? After you dashed across the bridge, your friend got worried and ran after you. Didn't you two meet up? No, my phone's dead. Can't reach her at all. I see. I'm sorry for not being helpful. No sweat. I'll sort this out. Hey, you alright? You look distracted. Huh? How did you know? You've been zoning out. Is it because of that girl with the glasses? Oh, is she bullying you? No, she's not. She's just a friend trying to talk me out of my job. Or talk you out of your job? Yeah, I started working here thinking I would enjoy some tasty tea milk while making a little cash on the side. But it's turned into more customer service than I thought. Dealing with people has never been my thing. I was wondering, if this job isn't my thing and the pay isn't great, why should I stick around if I just want to enjoy my tea milk? Yeah, I'm sorry for venting. Must be tedious hearing about my worries, right? You're all good. If you're thinking of quitting, why hesitate? Because seeing customers happy with their drink, saying it's perfect in taste and temperature, it's fulfilling. I want to make drinks that bring relaxation to everyone. Yeah, thank you. I think I figured out something. I'll stick around here for a bit longer. Don't mention it. I've just been chatting with you, but what you said made me realize something too. Oh, are you troubled too? Yeah, kinda. My friends have been worried about me. They even found an excuse to drag me into the city to help me unwind. They're experts at acting like nothing happened. Sounds like you've got great friends. Yeah, that's why I need to step up too. Oh, you said you got separated from your friend. How did you get here to Lumina Square? You rode on my trusty motorbike, of course. Alright, I'll just head to the parking lot and wait for her. Oh. Thanks for the hint. I'm leaving. You're welcome. I'm back again soon. Belle! Caesar, great, you're finally here. Though you asked me to wait at the tea milk store for you, I still went to look for you. But by the time I found those PubSec officers, they told me you had already left. I couldn't contact you, and I was afraid of losing you again, so I just stayed here. Sorry, it's all because of my phone's malfunctioning, but now that we're together, let's head back to 6th Street. Oh man, it is getting late. We really should get back. Too bad I didn't get a chance to go shopping with you. No worries, I actually had quite a meaningful time here. After a while, you return to random play with Caesar.
The data should have finished copying by now, and it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the outer ring want to live here.
Haven't you ever thought about it?
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the outer ring.
Belle, it really is you. Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
Thanks, Enzo. We're good.
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
You're talking about becoming the Overlord?
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Torrid Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Caesar, you have your own strengths too. Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to improvement.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings.
Everyone would not think that first, but...
Hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Torrid Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
I had a blast today, Proxy, all thanks to you. Plus, chatting with you totally made me feel so much better. Best of luck with Tour de Inferno. since we're done here, let's return to the outer ring. I'll wait for you at the parking lot. Let's go. Meanwhile, somewhere in the old oil field district.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moore stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked, but you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing, but since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The motorly stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Don't drink it. I don't trust the son of a bitch. Everything's set for the Tour d'Inferno. Well, and Caesar is looking sharp too. Competition's just around the corner. If there's any last minute preparations needed, let's get it done ASAP. All set. Let's go. Alright, let's rest up for the Tour d'Inferno. Finally, the day of the Tour d'Inferno arrives. Caesar and the crew are already on the move for the kickoff. Well, let's link up with the ADD, and get EOS started. Okay. 2 mini crates. Help the Sons of Caledon achieve victory in the race.
I'm at your disposal.
Touch me. Which alias should I use this time?
Fair enough. That should do. Get Caesar and Jane. Old Oil Field District, Tour d'Inferno starting point.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals! Watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live! Gather around! It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here!
This is the one that's supposed to be more pretty than Bernice. Or not, depending on which one of the kids you have.
30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero! And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary Tour d'Inferno!
I didn't expect so many people. I'm starting to feel nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every tour of Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the Hollow.
10-minute delay. Holy fuck.
Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions. Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars.
I only like Pompey. The other two are assholes.
Challenging, we have the Sons of Caledon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter. The rules are simple. Charge into the Hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spot Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord.
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best and try not to bore me.
All right, folks, take your positions. The Tour d'Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caledon are neck and neck as they pass the fork. Can we expect an epic showdown in the Hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the Hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Oh, what the fuck? I'm actually gonna be ready? Okay. Left and right. Button to consume fuel and accelerate. While accelerating, you can safely push through obstacles on the road. What's that button? Okay. Press that button to perform a dodge. Using dodge allows you to avoid obstacles on the road and safely push through the obstacles. Okay.
All right, we're in the Hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the Hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Rush past them.
You okay?
Not at all. My hair is full of sand.
That's what you get for being so slow.
There are more and more ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels are up too. Be careful, everyone.
Not expecting to actually, like, ride.
Huh? There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Whoa, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Damn it.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out, it's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking! Everyone!
I was not expecting that. So I have no idea if that was like a time section for like, you know, one of the things or what. Some moments later.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your Bang Boo alright?
I'm fine. How are you holding up? I'm fine. How's everyone else?
I'm fine. What about the others?
I don't know. Lucy and Lighter are missing. It's just you and me. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route, recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy? An explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust?
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
Belle, what did you just say? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Someone set off the explosion purposely.
That can only mean one thing. The explosion was no accident.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
It's not Pompey.
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Belle, something's wrong. Very says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
The enemy seems to be blocking information. The enemy doesn't seem to worry about being exposed afterward.
Yeah. Their actions suggest they aren't worried about getting exposed later. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, what do you plan to do next?
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or?
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
I'll respect and follow your decision. Leave it to me.
All right. Since you've come to a decision, just leave the rest to me.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Belle, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Lighter and Lucy.
A couple minutes later, you and Caesar managed to return to the surface.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Ugh, there's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice! Let's hurry!
Lucy.
I have arrived!
Caesar and the proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news! Proxy, take us there now!
Let's make this quick.
Run him over, buddy. Oh, hey, lightning. The lightning.
Where you look?
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Real crowd pleaser.
Oh, so you're fire too, Ryder.
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
What?
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Soon after, Caesar and the others quietly approached the figure.
It's Morse! That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain, just where the explosion happened.
At this moment, Moore's communicator sounds.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You okay?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour de Inferno, but now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Something seems
Is
off.
it just me? Or does something feel off about that Moors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Proxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moors was sent to spy on us, it's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Morse, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen!
Ow. This submission.
I'll make it painless. Not bad.
My blood's boiling!
This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Morse, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there. What? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
Cinder Lake. Tour de Inferno finish line.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether. It will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control! What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Meanwhile...
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Gotcha!
Thank goodness. My old buddy's still good to go. Lucy, lighter? How are your rides holding up? The wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging in there. Mine's good too. Alright, let's roll out. Some moments later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Old man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
Oh. That's Major Boss.
Watch out!
This is gonna be a pain in the ass, I bet.
Hey! Old man!
It's useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Ah! Huh! Get... Ha! 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 Ta! Ka! Ta! Ta! Ha! Ka! Ta! Ka! Not bad.
Round 2. We all have to have 2 forms.
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man!
My attack mode.
If this keeps up...
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me!
Look amazing. How'd you do that?
See, I'm up. Not even close! Now, you're the prey. Victory's mine!
Who's the hunter and who's the prey?
It's been history.
I'll win. End of story.
Now!
Press the advantage. Careful. It's back. Careful.
Come on! Just a bit more!
couple minutes, it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Caesar, you...
Well then.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
Just like the hero. Three days later.
Belle, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you. Shouldn't have rushed over here.
Yes? You gonna speak wise? With everything that's happening in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Speaking of Lucius.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city. Combined with Eos's recordings that day, the old oil-filled bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
It was all you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
Tell Caesar Fairy's hypothesis.
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first Overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first Overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first Overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Intervention-y? Fair enough. Ask Caesar about the details.
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
Yeah, that was intense.
That was intense. Lighter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Sunflint.
Oh, it's a sunflint.
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks, I'll cherish it. It's a very meaningful gift.
It means a lot. I love it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Everyone's feeling bummed about you leaving, Proxy. I want to go and say goodbye. Big Daddy heard about what happened with the Tuerdi, Inferno, and over to help me hold down the fort. He's eager to meet you too. Anything else on your mind? About the old oil fields' current situation. Big Daddy said we'll be in for a rough patch. While the oil flowing smooth, the vanquishers might go a bit wild with old man Pompey gone. We gotta stay sharp. Plus, I know I'm not exactly cut out to be the Overlord. We're all in this together. Dang. Old man Pompey has sealed the deal with other districts. I won't let his efforts go to waste. About Perlman's situation. Well, he's been improving these days, but he's not fully conscious yet or able to chat. Don't worry, I'll give you the heads up once he's ready to talk. Thanks so much. No worries. No, nothing else for now. Let's stay in touch, Proxy. Piper! Are you heading back to the city, Proxy? Thanks for all your work these days. Happy to help. Just give me a shout if you need help with anything. You youngsters are always buzzing with energy. Hope we'll work together again. Where have you been lately? Oh, that's sweet. Been keeping little old me in mind. I've been on the road, delivering messages and all. The incident during the Tour de Inferno and Pompey gone, I needed to clear the air before anyone starts spreading rumors. But Lucy ain't nearly as caring as you. She made me visit all the settlements and towns within a week. I'm exhausted. But you've only been away for 3 days, right? You were fatigued driving, weren't you? Yeah, don't worry. I've handled it already. Little me ain't the same clumsy girl from back in the day. I just wanted to come back in time to say goodbye in person. Thank you for traveling all the way back. We're friends, right? We Breckers got a bit of proper farewell. What do you plan on doing next? Well, I'll be tied out for a bit. Caesar's all about honor in Pompeii and opening new routes ASAP. Looks like little old me will be hitting the road again. Retirement will have to wait, I suppose. But hey, when the young guns need me, I'll be there. That's the spirit. Senior Piper? Hats off to you, Senior Piper. Stop teasing me. Make this little old chucker blush. About time I get going. Yep, see ya. Oh, there's the big old man. Hi, buddy. Hi, Big Daddy. Hello, sir? Hey, skip the formalities, kid. There's no biker here. Glad to have some young blood around. I never saw this coming before the Tour de Inferno. I thought Caesar needed more life lessons before she'd really understand, but kids grow up fast, huh? I'd be happy if you're willing to chat with this old man, my young friend. You used to lead Sons of Kaladin? That's right, I'm retired now, just handling some business stuff. But at the moment, these kids could use a hand. Not because they're lacking strength or smarts, but because they've got to deal with some real dim bulbs. To make things easier, I'll step in to clear the air a bit. You don't talk like a typical outer ringer. Don't go taking stereotypes on outer ringers, my friend. We're a mixed bag from all walks of life. But you're right about one thing, though. I'm not a native outer ring. I'm from Eridu. However, I accepted the outer ring as my home since Hollow Zero swallowed Eridu. Excuse me. No worries, my young friend. I'm sure you got your own stuff to handle. There's lighter. There's Lucy. You going, Proxy? Safe journey back. Say hello to my dear predecessor and brother for me if you get the chance. Tell him I'm free for a duel anytime. What do you plan to do next, Blighter? Well, Motor League may recognize the boss as Overlord on the surface, but there's going to be some who aren't willing to accept it. They decide to kick up a fuss. I'll be there to teach them how to keep their traps shut. But, of course, don't tell the boss about that. The responsibilities of being an Overlord is already making her lose enough sleep as it is. Didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. Heh, I'm getting paid, so of course I gotta take a load off my boss's shoulders for her. Plus, recently I've been thinking, it wouldn't be too bad to just stay with the Sons of Kaladin as a biker. Boss is truly a leader worth following. Nothing like how it was back then. Back then? It's nothing. So that person you want to duel is Billy. Yeah, I heard you two often head into the hollows together. Probably already noticed, but his combat skills aren't something just anyone can master. He'd say he's practically born for battle. Really? Billy? Really? Looks like my bro's been doing a good job of hiding his edge. Perhaps to him, he's already got the life of his dreams. Well, I'm off. See you around. Hey, Lucy. Are you heading back, Proxy? We aced the Tour de Inferno all thanks to you. Seriously, how much do I need to pay to recruit you into the Sons of Kaladin? No more jokes. Safe travels. You aren't going to go back to take a look, Lucy. You aren't going to go back to take a look, Lucy. Back to New Eridu? Or back to my home? I'll go to New Eridu when the opportunity arises. After all, I'm the one handling business for the Sons of Kaladin in the city. Plus, I need to pick up some clothes and makeup. As for my home, my dad still hasn't given up looking for me. He's reported me missing to the public security and plastered wanted posters everywhere. Since he's so into this whole find me game, playing along with him could be fun, don't you think? How are you doing with Caesar? But what? Did she complain to you? Still mad about that slap? Caesar isn't angry. Caesar's realized her slip up. Caesar isn't angry. She's realized her slip up. I couldn't care less about what the board thinks. But for now, Sons of Kaladin will put personal grudges aside. Caesar needs to solidify her position as the new overlord. Big Daddy and I will bring her around. She'll adjust to her new role quickly. Lighter knows what to do if things get messy. We got everything covered. I'm leaving. Take care. Thanks. See ya. Who's Bernice? Hey, I want to get a dog. This town's too hot in the summer for dogs to go outside. Scorching sand is so hot on their paws, they have to tap dance to avoid getting burnt. Where's Bernice? Bernice may be down? Oh no, she's up there. Okay, I was like, I've talked to everybody but Bernice, what the fuck? Headed back to New Eridu already, Proxy? Safe travels. Where are you headed next? Back to our camp at the freight station. You were curious about our camp, Proxy, so why not take along? I'd love to, but I gotta look after my video store. Oh, I almost forgot. Stay here too long and your Bangbu at home will worry. What's more, your heart's with New Eridu, Proxy, just as we're with the Outer Ring. Swing by our video store next time. Sure, let's hit the drink shop together. And when I went with Caesar last time, they were putting food in the drinks. Oh, we'll be throwing a party to celebrate the Sons of Kaladin taking the throne. Don't forget to swing by. I'll definitely be there. Really? I'm gonna go tell Caesar. You gotta come, okay? Catch you later, Bernice. Can I go down and see Casa maybe or something? Before we leave? Casa down here? Doesn't look like Casa's down here. Lola. Andron. Bolter. Nope, no Casa. Okay, Wise, let's go. We head out, Belle? Yeah, let's head home. Caesar mentioned that they'd take us near New Eridu, so we just need to focus on driving. Car window seems like an endless scroll painting. With the car's movement and bumps, the desolation of Outer Ring slowly turns into the colors of New Eridu.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rearview mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the Outer Ring.
It was nice of them to escort us all this way.
Mr. Wise, leave looking around to me and keep your eyes on the road. But it was nice of Caesar and the gang to escort us all the way to the edge of the Outer Ring.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music. It seems almost like a dream.
You seem very reflective.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall, that helpless feeling, I never thought I'd go through it again. Just like that time.
Talk to Wise.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. We must be thinking the same thing. This is the edge of the city. Eos and Ferry are here too. It's time.
Silently turning the steering wheel. The random play service vehicle turns onto a road away from the main avenue.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Ferry. We're going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
The car follows the city's edge, heading into quieter and quieter areas. The road signs show fewer routes route options as they go, eventually leaving only one destination, towards the ruins of the old capital at the edge of the
We're
chasm.
here. Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
No.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the old capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
The wind carries away her unfinished words. Wise picks up Eos, approaches the protective fence. The bamboo stretches out a small hand and ties a red scarf to the metal net. The colorful cloth dances in the wind.
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information. Resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent, because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
Oh, Yabi.
You're the head of Section 6. Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbu. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Miyabi goes straight to the monument by the protective fence and softly touches one of the names inscribed on its surface.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
Hmm? You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
She looks over with a piercing gaze as if something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
That night. With the dust settled, all we have to do now is wait for Pearlman to wake up. According to our estimations, the mastermind behind Pearlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. The activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lenses. Could the sacrifice have something to do with Helios Academy? And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? We're inching closer to the truth, but we've got to stay cautious. Our enemy attacked public security officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not summoned for us proxies to handle alone. Luckily, we've got some solid allies. Absolutely, the Cunning Hares, Bellabog, Victoria Housekeeping, the Sons of Kaladin, and maybe even Ju Yuan and Chingy. With them on our side, we're not doing the solo anymore. Second Assistant, you forgot to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion in all of New Eridu. My bad. How could I forget about you, Fairy? Thanks for your trust, Master. I'm here to help, as always. Alright now, no need to forswear loyalty in front of me. It's late now, and I've got the store to open tomorrow. Let's just go get some sleep. Nightwise. Before, tour the Inferno complete. Recent commission logs been about archives. Go back to the bedroom and get some rest. As soon as you see the bed, all of the exhaustion from the past days hits you like a truck. Time to get some sleep. You settle in and close your eyes. Before today, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then. Not even between you and your sibling. The memories are fresh, like teacher we have already. Morning already. You might have dreamed, but it's all a blur now. Fresh day. Witness Caesar complete the tour de Inferno. Fresh day ahead after a good rest. Hero is born. Okay. Wait, has this changed? I feel like there's more stuff here than before. Could be wrong. Also, what's the max level? Still 50? Yeah. Just relax, little guys. No need to worry. Why are you being all sneaky, guys? Morning, Belle. When 18 opened the store earlier, there was a bunch of hand people outside. Almost made me jump. Hand people? Why are they here? They look chill, like they just finished a mission, and now I'm really curious about the details of their operation. If you want me to check it out, just say so. Could you do me a favor and check it out, dear sis? Fine. Oh, hey, I know you. Tsukishiro Inagi? Oh my, as expected of Section 6 Elite, you really took down Nullface in one fell swoop. Nullface? I feel like that's supposed to be a name, and that's the command for it. Come on in and have some noodles. 20% off for all of you. Media tends to exaggerate things, but thank you for your generous offer. We'll gladly accept it. Alright everyone, once you're done eating, let's wrap things up here. It was a sudden situation, as it's been a long day. My apologies. Please head home and get some good rest. Section 6 will handle the reports. Just drop off a leave request and your operation receipt in the office tomorrow. Whoa, going on a mission with Nagi is awesome. Free dinner and no paperwork. You're too kind, Deputy Chief. Heard Section 5 is still out there chasing leads, but we're clocking out already, all thanks to you. Soon, the HSO support crew disperses. You are? Been a while, Deputy Chief. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I didn't recognize you at first. I remember you. You're the captain of the independent investigation team during the Hollow Zero mission. Your Bangbu helped us a lot. Thank you. Just happened to be able to help. Pleasure was all mine working with Section 6. No need to be so modest. I've heard that your team has been pretty active in Hollow Zero lately. The outpost administrators have nothing but praise for you. Small world running into you here. You and your sibling run the video store down the street, right? Huh? How do you know? Have I mentioned that before? Hope that wasn't too forward. I gather intel for Section 6, so it's my job to know my partners well. I apologize if that made you uncomfortable. It's okay, it's all part of working on important operations. Appreciate your understanding. By the way, mind if I swing by your store? I have some time off today, maybe I should rent a videotape. Of course, even better if you get a membership. What a nice little store, you've got a great collection. Is there anything you'd like to watch? I pulled an all-nighter working last night, and I'm still feeling the grind. A movie to unwind my brain would be perfect. You wanna watch a comedy? Like Small Body Big Crisis? Do you wanna watch a comedy? Bob woke up as an old Bangbu in a scrapyard. In order to return to his own body, he embarked on a thrillerless journey. You don't like it? What's wrong? Oh, just remembered, after I borrowed your Bangbu last time, our department upgraded the system for the standard models. We got to fill out the evaluation forms by tomorrow. I need to remind Urumasa that the form isn't multiple choice this time. He'll get busted if he lets a Bangbu fill it out again. Oops, got distracted by work again. Too many Bangbu in this movie. It's triggering my workaholism. I better look for something different. How about some restaurant tour shows, like the Redo tour? Sounds good. Watching people eat triggers a dopamine release in the brain. And Chief will be taking care of the girl I'm living with, so I don't have to worry about her getting hungry after watching the show. Oh, maybe I'll even find a perfect spot for the get-together with Section 5 next month. Wait, you're talking about work again. Whoops, sorry. At the last gathering, I had to keep the conversation going with 100 lines an hour to avoid awkward silences. I'm already tired just thinking about it. Forget the gathering now. Maybe the reader tour is not for you. Oh, what's with this? We need you, videotape manager. You got a lot of these tapes in your store. Is it popular? Just a collection of job ads. Some offbeat stuff from the supplier for free. Jobs for all sorts in New Eridu. Every gig under the sun. This might be useful for a Section 6. What would you need this for? We've been getting a lot of attention lately. The chief and the others have quite a fan base. Resumes are flying in from people trying to get closer to them. It's even clogged up the shredder in our office. Great, I'll run this one. If it's good, we'll play it on repeat in the interview waiting room. For work again? Well, not entirely. It could be fun to imagine a fresh start while watching job ads. Even an elite in Section 6 like you has other career dreams? Running a gooseberry farm with a Theron maid or something like that? That's an oddly specific dream. Oh my god. I've been talking too much today. I've been recording way too much. My words are gone. Is it from the videotape too? Well, it's hard to say no to the entire benefits at Section 6. But joining hand wasn't my first choice. Oops, time flies when we talk. The metro is going to be packed soon. Can you check me out, please? After registering a membership for Unagi and sending her off. Is there a customer bell? Why is "we need you" here on the counter? Oh no, she forgot the videotape. Huh? Who? Otherwise, what happened? I guess even Deputy Chief Suki Shiro forgets things too. She's off to the metro, Belle. Maybe you can still catch her. Girl, forgot your tape. Huh? Manager, what are you doing here? Phew, barely made it. You forgot your tape. The videotape? Oh, I completely forgot about it after getting the membership card. Thank you for bringing it to me. It's just that chatting with you made me feel totally relaxed. While being part of Section 6, I cannot afford to let down my guard. Even off duty. Who knows? You might actually be a dangerous person. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm glad I visited your store today. Bye, manager. I'll be stopping by more often, and if we meet in Hollow Zero, I'll be happy to work with you. Back to the video store. Huh. My proxy, I got your contact info from Lucy. Wow, it's Caesar. Wow, Caesar, it's you. I've been meaning to get your contact info before, but my phone broke. It's not like I forgot about you two. You're making excuses. Yeah, your old phone was ancient. Even though I'm a bit sad to say goober? Gooby? To my old phone. Anyway, now I can talk to you more easily. Though I'm not that good at reading and writing, so expect some typos. No worries, I can understand you just fine. I can help you with that if you want. Thanks. Thanks, let's stay in touch. Luciana. Yep. We got her now. We got Piper. And Caesar. So we have 3 to deal with. But on that note, we are done with the story again, I think. I don't think there's anything else to do. We got some info here to read, but I do not want to read that right now. I've tapped out on my ability to read today. Why do we have this? What's here? complete agent. Oh, one more. So I'm guessing Bernice. They probably already have Bernice factored into this. She's just not here yet, obviously. Oh, I can't change in here, that's why. Yeah. Okay. So before we end the video,
I shall follow your
mission.
I'll help you win.
Awaiting further instructions.
Only the
we
brave will
have
win.
more. I was gonna say,
me!
I think we got more stuff. We need a bit more Denny's, but we can upgrade her again. I bet.
We fighting? Take me.
Anyway, before we end the video though, let's do all this. I wanna see you. You said you could talk to me like that? What's up? I just want to meet up. So, where should we meet up? Should I come find you in the outer ring? You can take the initiative and ask me to hang out. Good call. Let's meet up by the outer ring highway. What time works for you? Morning. Oh my god, Officer Mimu is fucking here. Oh, you're here, Proxy. The road looks good. Feels like a motorbike ride. I can get a motorbike for you, or you can just sit behind me. Just like how I ride with Grassy, Woody, and Bricky, they'll cling to my belt so they don't fall off and end up as hamburger meat. You can also cling to one's belt or something like that. So what say you? I'll ride with you. Ride with me? It's only natural you trust my driving skills. If it were a reckless goon like Caesar, you wouldn't feel too comfortable riding in her backseat, I'm afraid. Then come with me, Proxy. Hold on to me and don't move around. You hop on the motorbike and enjoy a pleasant ride with Lucy. Her blonde hair and the motorbike's metallic sheen glint in the bright sun, with a whiff of dust and motor oil in the air. Blah, sand on my mouth. How are you holding up, Proxy? I'm gonna puke. Your ride is as smooth as butter. Thanks. I'm parched from all this. Let's grab some nitro fuel before we head out, Proxy. Tell Bernice to put it on my tab. Today's speed. I wonder if I'm as fast as Caesar. Don't know, are you? Caesar. Caesar, have you come into the city these days? Wow, you scared me. I was just thinking about coming to the city soon, and then I got your message. Are you here to hang out with friends? Yeah, something like that. I just closed a business deal recently, so I'm taking a few days off. Wanna hang out somewhere? Let's go play some games then. Oh, great idea. Proxy, I remember there's an arcade near your place, so I'll meet you there first. You can decide what to play when we meet. Just let me know when you're... what time. Okay, when you've decided on the time. Hey, you look familiar. There you are, Proxy. Sorry to keep you waiting. Nah, I showed up a bit early. Haven't played video games in a while. Got the itch. May have sped a bit on my way here. You must be a pro gamer, Caesar. You play video games a lot, Caesar? Yeah, there are a couple of old arcade machines from the city in the outer ring. Whenever I spot one, I'll hop on for a few rounds. Only bigger towns like Badgers or Spite have proper arcades, but they have a pretty limited selection, nothing like the city where there are new games released every month. By the way, Proxy, what should we play today? How about Snake Duel? We can team up. How about Soul Hounds 3? I'm feeling up for some competition. Sure, I told Lighter before that it's a pity you don't know how to throw hands. If you weren't the brainy type, you'd make a fierce sparring partner. Now we can have a showdown in this game today. You enter the arcade with Caesar and select the duel mode for Soul Hounds 3. While this game prioritizes strategy over quick reflexes, Caesar's prowess is still amazing. You both have your fair share of victories and defeats, with no one clinching 2 wins consecutively. After a lengthy gaming session that leaves you penniless, you have no choice but to leave the arcade. Phew, you're pretty good at this, Proxy. Phew, you're not so bad yourself. We've been playing for so long, but we still haven't figured out who the winner is. Hate to cut it short, but it's getting late. I really can't play any more today. So how about we try something new? Sounds fun. But a quick guessing game. Winner takes it all in overtime. Of course. Let's go, Proxy. On 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Good old rock. Nothing beats sheer might. Soft but deadly. Oh no, I lost. No shame in losing to the best Proxy in New Eridu, though. Thanks for the games, Proxy. I had a great time today. I'm off to the outer ring. Catch you later. I had a feeling she would be rock. Whoops.
Morning. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Looking forward to your next...
And before it gets to the new day, we need to quickly get to Piper, and I want to call the video after that. What are you planning? When are you planning a vacation, Piper? Vacation? If I don't have any goods to run, I've got plenty of time to spare. I'm free these days. If you're free, how about we hang out? Go out. You youngsters are always full of energy. Okay, where do you want to go? How about a massage to unwind? How about a massage to unwind? I know a great spot at Lumina Square. A massage in the city? Everything in the city feels so soft and squishy. Driving all day leaves my muscles pretty rock solid. The robot hands are even more rock solid. I mean, the shopkeeper's skills are rock solid. Since you put it that way, okay. When are we going? Right now. Piper. This store seems pretty cool. You like the style, Piper? It's got a real sleepy feel to it. You always seem like you're sleepy. Do you not get enough sleep usually, Piper? You have to make sure to recover your energy during your downtime. Oh, and any time I'm not driving is considered downtime. That way I can stay focused while I'm driving. I can't stay up late at my age. Not like you youngins. By the way, they use tables at the massage parlor, right? Which option do you think I should get? How about the beginner's one? The essential oil compress is good. Sounds like the kind of thing Lucy would like. I'm gonna pick the last one. Deep muscle release for soldier's neck and lower back. No, don't pick that. Huh? Hey, don't make such a fuss. What's wrong with that one? That one hurts a lot. Most of the regulars can't even handle that one. Oh, really? Alright, that's the one then. You don't have to pick the same as me. Choose whatever you like. I know you kids can't handle the pain. You were about to persuade Piper further, but she waves off your concerns and has already settled things at the front desk. During the massage, you can't help but worry about Piper, until you hear gentle snoring coming from right next to you. Honestly, I was kind of worried the masseuses in the city might not be strong enough. Feels so much better now. And that massage table was super comfy for a nap. Your recommendation was not bad. Huh? Why are you so quiet? Oh, I thought I heard someone yelping in pain earlier while I was half asleep. Was that you? Throat feeling a bit sore now. Here, I have some tea. Here, have some. You're terrifying, Piper. You're amazing, Piper. That was nothing. Drink up. Next time you come here, don't forget to give me a holler. The masseuses here really know their stuff. I'll tell the others about this place when I get back. Who's might be interested in getting a massage? Bernice? Bernice doesn't seem to be a fan of physical contact. Now how about Lighter? That kid's always not around when you need him. There must be a better candidate out there. Wait a minute, I got it. Big Daddy. Oh yeah, that's perfect. The ambience here is pretty classy. Just the kind of place a cultured guy like him would dig. You got a good head on your shoulders. Do I have... Apparently there's two there, and I only see one. So I wonder if there's another mission there. But anyway, we will get to seeing all the new stuff. Oh yeah, we do have a quest here. Fair enough. Oh, it's the fucking record thing again. Looks like someone left something in the record box. Letter with a flower attached. This letter must be from the manager of the gardening shop. Is this a cactus flower? Quite the unique touch. Dear store manager, greetings. The florist supplies has been delivered some cacti cultivated in the outer ring, which are quite petite and charming. I have enclosed one with this letter, hoping you will like it. These plants are known for their wildness, and resilience, able to thrive in the most barren lands. However, once moved indoors, they might not retain their vitality. That said, a friend of mine is quite skilled in this field. Would you be interested in visiting Dew to exchange ideas with him? She's inviting me for a chat, maybe about growing cacti in pots? Sounds a bit strange, but since it's from Orchidia, not sure how we say her name. It's probably related to some sensitive commission she can't fully discuss in this letter. We have quests again. But for now,
I shall follow your order.
If you need help, it's our turn.
Good day. Need something? 1, 2.
Call it.
Let's start the standing by.
We fighting? Take me.
But yeah, like I said, for now, we're going to call it here. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we are now caught up again on the main story, but it looks like we're going to have a lot of, like, side stuff to deal with, so much for the delay in videos. But yeah, see you next time. Peace.